how does that impact how you think about where new technology is going to be born in the next decade, whether it be for the finance use cases or broader business use cases?
My thinking is we're going to see like a huge wave of like basically like LLM powered like finance application in the next like 3 to 5 years. And then because like this technology is like so transformative, like even back at Stripe, we were like really good with like AI ML, but like now if I look at like LLM, just like the type of like transformation from LLM in specific use case is just like pretty like mind blowing. Obviously, there's still like a lot of hype, but I think like within like the hype and noise, you can start to see like some real use cases. So my thinking is we are going to see like just a lot more like real like finance like applications built on top of like LLM over like the next few years. And the end outcome is really going to like help like us like as CFOs or like VP finance to be like a lot more strategic. And also like we can also run the organization like a lot more efficient, right? Like as I mentioned before, like sort of a lot of the things before like accounting team close the book, right? Like Stripe has like literally like trillions of like payment transactions. So you can imagine just like aggregating all those like data takes so long to like close the book, doing like all the reconciliation. And now like basically with like AI, like a lot of things could be done like so much easier. So we're just going to see like way more like efficiency and basically like enabled from like new type of like basically AI powered finance application. And really it's going to like help like CFOs to be like a lot more strategic. So I would think like maybe in my like old job, like I would like to think I spent all the time doing like the strategic CFO type of work, but maybe like I actually like ended up spending 80% of the time on like the mundane, like low value add. And like finally I get the 20% of the time on the insights and then bring to like the CEO. They are like very excited. I think like in a few years, hopefully we can see like only 20% of the time doing like the mundane task and really like free up the, like the creativity, the mind space for like CFO and finance leader. You can actually use the 80% of the time to do a real strategic value add for the organization, which is what our business partners always ask for more.
Having come out of pilot recently, which is an AI accounting solution, what are you seeing in terms of where the next wave of technology is to power both the finance sector and other industries as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's like a lot of stuff that's, I think, coming on tap. I think audit firms are very actively looking at how could they get more automate the audit process, which today is still very like people driven, and they have large offshore teams that are kind of working with your auditors onshore to get through a lot of data sampling, et cetera. So I think over time you'll see more automation in that space and more software driven solutions from like the big four. I think like you'll also probably see on the company side a lot more automation over time. And I think that'll come in both like workflow, everything from close management to APAR, and also on kind of like the more strategic end to everything from board X, analysis, modeling. I think will also become more streamlined over time, and I think that'll help just drive overall efficiency.